Hello and welcome to another council challenge match, but this time between Cerberus and Covetous. Cerberus again, dude? What the heck? But yes, the three-headed pup and the manager of the tavern is once again challenging the council because apparently he has nothing better to do with his days. So with that in mind, let's go check out the rules, shall we? So here are the following rules. It is a best of 7, no repeats, relics included, all Chaos Arcana are banned, neutral arena only, Winds of Change ban list, Covetous gets buff robe. Yeah, sounds about right, like something the council would do. Quick swap for a 7th spell is allowed, meaning that the first 3 pickups cannot be changed out. And lastly, the rounds are best of 5. So with that said and done, let's get right into the match. Alright, it is match 1, round 1 of this council challenge fight between Cerberus and Covetous, and I am joined now by the league's best, Trago. How are you, monsieur?
I'm doing all right today. It's been a fine day, but I'm really excited to go into these matches very in-depth.
Yes.
We got an interesting format here where there's going to be no repeating of pick of Arcana as well as their relics.
So taking a page out of the Keenement, I see.
Depending upon when you look at when this was first used, yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, for the umpteenth millionth time, Cerberus is once again challenging the council, and now... Has anyone else decided to challenge the council? It's only ever Cerberus. No one else does this.
No one has... Cerberus has been the only one to really challenge it a lot. We've had a Pooh challenge it before, and then back before I joined the council, I challenged it twice.
Yeah. Well, so now you're on the council, and so for the current moment, we have Cerberus and Covetous both beating each other down. Both wizards are now at roughly a quarter HP, Covetous at 121, with 211 now. It's Cerberus, who's now going to go in on Covetous and try and take him down, but no, leaves him with 39 HP. Covetous just barely surviving, but he could potentially be going down in the next few moments as he takes another quick hit of the wind, down to 27 HP as the Cerberus goes in with the tectonic drills, but misses. Covetous just nicely managing to dodge out as he throws out cactuses and the birds. But they are not the word as Cerberus is managing to dodge out. Now being hit once again, down to 15 HP. Covetous goes in, Cerberus goes down, and Covetous has fallen. Round 1 over to Cerberus.
The main thing that Covetous has to be careful of here is just that constant pressure that Zephyr is going to allow for here. Like, he just has to create these openings with his zoning Arcana, but as we see right there, Cerberus just able to use that Zephyr, pop it, go right through everything.
Yeah, it looks like the Zephyr is a bit of a twofold. It lets Cerberus go straight in, and if he already has a clear path, once he makes it in, that Zephyr seems to just allow him to prevent any counterattack, because obviously Covetous can't do anything. Whereas Covetous build seems to be quite long range.
Ooh, oh! Here in the Aqua Beam.
He's picked up the A Beam. Alright, this is
damage here.
Guaranteed Covetous's round. That seems to... I say that because Aqua Beam always seems to be Cerberus's weakness. Every single time someone picks it up, he always just ends up losing. I've seen very few, if not any round, Cerberus has won where his opponent has A Beam. So it's going to be interesting to see.
We'll see how this one ends up, but I know that Cerberus is a man of many emotions, and Aqua Beam surely brings them out.
Very much indeed. He does not like it. As Covetous has now been brought down to below half HP, and Cerberus is being brought down to 3/4 HP, but now he's being tickled again a bit more. Covetous looking to bring Cerberus down to half HP, as he's brought relatively close. 276, but no, Covetous taking even more post damage, and now he's being drilled right down onto him. Covetous taking even more damage, 28 to 0-4, no! Covetous has fallen, round 2 goes to Cerberus. Match 1, wait, no, it's best of 5.
We got 3 best of 5, yeah. You have to win 3 of these rounds. Heroic Blaze coming out in the middle. Very good pickup. Cerberus is going to snag it. But Rapid Fire Agent, Cerberus is known to hate this, and it's very good specifically versus this build.
Yes, indeed.
The Inferno Beam not even going to kill it. That's the second agent for Covetous. Just insanely good RNG there.
But I mean, he also got the A Beam, which statistically speaking is also very good RNG against Cerberus, but he still ended up losing. So, you know, you never know. Cerberus might be able to take it on, as both wizards are going straight into each other's faces now. Cerberus being down to 349, 366 on Covetous, and it looks like quick swapping is allowed. I know you had previously asked before we began the recording if quick swapping was or was not allowed, and it looks like it is, so I will ensure to add that into the introduction. As you see, the technology drill going straight onto Covetous. Covetous taking a ton of damage, being brought down to 50 HP, brought down to 40 HP. Cerberus now backing out, but he's going right onto the drill, but no! The Wind Sentry is being blocked out, but no. Flying drills hitting Covetous again, being brought down to 18 HP. And Cerberus goes right in and he takes him down. Round 1, over to Covetous. Or over to Cerberus. Match 1. Alright, round number 1 of match number 2. Cerberus has managed to take it from Covetous in the first time around, but this time he's coming back with a bit of a vengeance. New set of builds, new Arcana, with the Wind Sentry coming out of Covetous, hitting Cerberus. Cerberus also getting hit by the Magic Petals with the Magic Spear coming out, but more fireballs are flying out. We see more Petals Wind Discs. I wanted...
Huge pickup here. This is very important to get these Water Dragons, because it's going to deny Cerberus his combo game entirely. Cerberus said many a times that he cannot deal with the Water Dragons effectively, and we're seeing it right now. Covetous just denying this combo from Cerb from finishing off, only going down to half after...
Cerberus brought down to 21 HP already at the very beginning of the fight. The fight hasn't even lasted a minute, and he's brought down to 1 HP, Cerberus, Covetous, and he does manage to bring him down. Round 1 going over to Covetous. I was going to ask you, Trog, to tell me about their builds and what's going to happen, but it seems the second the round started, both wizards decided to start punching each other in the face, and sadly Cerberus got the losing end of that trade.
Yeah, Cerberus is a very aggro player, so he's always going to be running directly at you, and Covetous's build is perfectly built for denying that. Wind Sentry, great for just cutting off an entire choke point. Dragon Circuit, you have to be very careful, especially if you don't have the relic to deny.
Rock and roll picked up by Cerberus, launched out, but does not land. And one thing to note is that Cerberus does not have that Zephyr anymore, so that quick, easy get in and get out is no longer there. But the rock and roll does manage to land, as we see the Twin Turbines also landing. Cerberus managing to do some decent damage, but no. Bugging right out as Covetous launches out the Surge Dragon line, Shock line, whatever. As we see water are kind of being thrown around with more rock and rolling, no hard damage being done. Both wizards at around 360 HP on both sides, 362 to 363. Almost a dead even heat as we're now going in, as we see a ton of Wind Sentry damage going straight onto Covetous, but Covetous getting hit, going onto Cerberus, but Covetous being hit by the rock and roll, but that flame barrier mitigating quite a large number of the damage points that will be coming out, as we see the Tangling Vines coming out, as we see a bunch of Wind Discs coming out, but rock and roll hitting onto Covetous once more. Ton of damage as we see the petal coming out of Cerberus, but not landing onto anything. These guys are not letting either of us analyze.
There's no analysis to be done here. There is only interactions. There is no slowdown. This Voltus is going to be very nice, though. Good amount of combo game that Covetous is going to have if he ever actually gets into that range. Looks like he's about to, but barely Cerberus escapes it.
Looks like
right now he does have the binary splashdown, which is very important. I'd personally like to see it swapped out.
That Entangling Vines is helping him out a ton. Looks like it almost entrapped Cerberus, with Cerberus managed to find just the tiniest gap, but the Wind Sentry doing a ton of damage. 161 HP down onto Cerberus. Cerberus looks like he's going to be hitting the ropes end now if he doesn't manage to get any luckier with the Arcana pickups. As we see the Surge Dragon being coming out. I can't remember the bloody name of it. As we see the Twin Turbines coming out and hitting both wizards. But no, Covetous is stuck in the corner. Covetous is stunned up. Covetous is being hit, and Covetous goes down! Round 1 miraculously going over to Cerberus.
Gonna do work. The water cushion here blocking all those projectile Arcana, but the one thing it doesn't block is those basics, such as Stone Shot. So he's just gonna hit a bunch of Stone Shots with the rock and roll as well. Gonna go through it to just land that combo and also stun.
Cerberus goes, fine, if I can't hit you with those, but I can hit you with this, I will hit you with my fist. As we saw him taking down Covetous after he does a very nicely good job at bringing a ton of damage down to Cerberus, with Cerberus doing an even better job at mitigating a lot of it. But now, Cerberus once again being brought down to half HP. Let's see what'll happen here as we see Lightning Dragons going out. Twin Turbines also not landing as we see both Arcana going in. But oh! The
Dragon Blast swap's going to be huge here. Going to give Cerberus some range. I was about to say, he has a lot of melee Arcana. He has no engage potential.
As we see the Tidal Dive going in, nothing happening. Bubble. Yeah, nothing's happening. The wind, the dragon breath, whatever. I cannot seem to remember Arcana names right now. As we see the bubbles coming out, but really doing nothing as Cerberus is just diving out. But he is quick swapping, as we see him swapping over to the Aqua Blade. With the Wind Sentry doing a bit more damage, bringing him down to 184. But the 276, Covetous is almost on half HP, as we see more of the petals and the blades coming out, as we see the Infernal thing coming out. But no, but Wind Sentry coming in, doing a bit more damage, 164, but not enough to really mean much. But as we can see that, you know, both wizards are capable of 100-0, 157 onto Cerberus. Cerberus going straight in and trying to do more damage to Covetous as he does, but he does not do enough as he only does just about 50 HP to bring him down to 208. 142. Cerberus is on death's row now. He needs to be extremely careful to not take any more poke as Covetous may try to go in as we see more Lightning Dragon coming out but not managing to hit anything as we see the Wind Sentry trying to do damage, but no, Cerberus manages to dodge out 127, but no, he takes a ton of the Wind Sentry, being brought down to 180, bringing down 100 HP, but no, down to 80 HP now as he takes even more damage. 171 on Covetous. He is now within death range. If Cerberus is able to get in close, Cerberus will be able to take round 3, but Covetous is not making this any easier for him as he's also on 80 HP. Cerberus, as we see more shock damage coming down, 60 HP on Cerberus as both wizards are jockeying back and forth around statues, but no wizards managing to land any solid hits. But no, I say that, Cerberus being brought down to 18 HP. Now, dodging out, trying to go in, but no, doesn't manage to land any meaningful damage. Covetous doing an excellent job at kiting and dealing return damage as Cerberus is taking a ton of it in return.
Last pickups. Oh, Rumbler's gonna get around these statues, so he needs to quick swap that in though. So,
and it looks like Covetous is just quick swapped in, and he goes in, but no, doesn't manage to end it. Both wizards 20 HP to 18, 24 HP to 18 HP. The next combo, the next hits will probably be it. Who will take round 3 and put themselves onto match point?
Everything is dead.
Both wizards.
We got a very careful approach.
Oh!
Unfortunately, you can't dodge every dragon circuit.
Round 3 over to Covetous, putting himself onto match point. Match 2 could potentially go over to Covetous, bringing this to a tied 1-1 series. Cerberus will have to go through 2 rounds. Here.
Gonna have a huge amount of AoE, especially enhanced. We're gonna be seeing that stun just like that. That's going to be happening for the entire game. Let's see if Cerberus can capitalize on those.
Word of Stones and Frost Scimitar.
Now as well.
Oh, those are very powerful Arcana. But Cerberus looks to try and get on to another Arcana right sitting there, but no, but either wizards don't seem to actually care about that. They're just going to slug it out as both wizards are being brought down to 350 HP. 300, 280, 165, 150 down onto Cerberus, 121, 111 down onto Cerberus, 91, 71. HP left onto Cerberus. Cerberus just taking everything, but he does manage to get a return stun onto Covetous, but it does not matter much when Cerberus is unable to follow up on any of that damage. Cerberus, in an instant, went from 400 HP down to 71. Cerberus is on rope's end. This could be match going over to Covetous, but Covetous taking a giant stone to the face, stunning him down to 227.
Cerberus out here. That knockout folder is going to be doing great work.
Oh, but Cerberus lands another stun. He brings him down to 95 HP. Both wizards are brought down low, but Cerberus brought down to 51 HP thanks to that Wind Sentry. That Wind Sentry is doing all the work for Covetous, as Covetous is looking to try and end this out as he takes a block out of the pedal using the Flame Barrier. 73 HP onto Covetous, but no! Cerberus falls. We're tied 1-1. All right, it's match number 3. Don't let the scores above deceive you. Remember, production have trouble keeping up. So, now
Production's in the middle of fighting. What can we say? Okay.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we have A-Beam on Cerberus this time, with Covetous being hit also with the Wind Sentry. So Wind Sentry and A-Beam being put onto Cerberus. So it looks like he's taking a page out of Covetous' book and saying, hey, I liked your build the first time around. I want it. Give it. As we see Covetous being brought down to 374, being brought down to 320. Trog, I will give you a chance to speak, and whatever happens, I will not interject. Oh, well.
Oh, this is great. So here we got Covetous on his classic combo build, the dynamic... fudge, I already messed up. God damn it, I can't speak. We got Deferred Dynamo and Fractal Flare here, a great combo, bunch of range on it, versus this zoning build that Cerberus is playing. He's playing it very aggressively and just liberally throwing out everything. It's looking great. Covetous getting a bunch of damage. Oh my god, that did so much more. But yeah, those the Glove of Gambit is gonna be great here for that bonus damage, and we're going to be seeing a great time with Cerberus playing what he hates. So really going to get all that anger and rage out here.
Covetous was doing a very good job, or Cerberus was doing a very good job. Covetous managing to actually get a bit of a return retaliation, but no, because he was already so low, Cerberus managed to just end the round out. Round number 1 going over to Cerberus as we're now into round number 2, and it looks like a bit slower than previously, but it just takes one hit, one quick stun.
Beautiful ward pickup. I'm going to interject here. This ward's going to be huge. Covetous can just throw down that ward. He can combo start with just an instant rather than needing to land a projectile.
But he's already been brought down to 77, 65 HP. It looks like 12 damage instead of the traditional 10 damage per
Never count out a combo though.
On Aqua Beam, down to 41. Cerberus might manage to take round number 2 with a flawless. as Covetous has
Might
been
be able
unable to land
He
anything.
land the stock speed or land something.
Oh, no, round 2 going over to Cerberus. A flawless round out of Serby.
Let's see if he's able to translate this into a 3-0 game 3. Another Ward of Stones, very important pickup. Cerberus not going to get it again. Covetous missing it for another time. Oh no. So unfortunate. It's a huge damage add as well as a stunning. Very important to land with those combo builds.
Yeah, but this time he has finally managed to pick up the damage onto Cerberus. I don't know why I had like the world's biggest brain fart just now. So damage has been put down onto Cerberus. Cerberus has now been brought down, actually below half HP, as he's brought down to 84 HP now. Is a huge combo going down onto him, but no, even just the strongest retaliation damage brought down onto Covetous. Covetous down onto 212, but much better than previously. But I say that he's brought down to 122. It looks like he's a one-hit wonder now, but no, he actually does manage to stun lock down Cerberus. Cerberus going down, round number 3, over to Covetous. Covetous, don't call it a comeback. It was the plan all along to break his mental.
And the ward again, we see the ward coming into this 4th round here. Gonna be nice just to stop around some of that early movement. Aegis Charge, a very important pickup. Covetous now has to be extremely careful with the combo games, as we see him just pacing back and forth even after he lands it. But that's the
does manage to lands the stun on Covetous. Covetous has been brought down to 203 HP. This is now brought down to 197. Broken the 200 barrier. 161 down onto Covetous. But Covetous managed to do some very good damage onto Cerberus, being brought down to 267. But over half HP left onto Cerberus means that he's still got a lot of work to do. As Covetous now brought down to 53 HP. Will round 35 HP. Will round number 4 go over to Covetous, bringing this up to a 3-0 match start for Cerberus. Cerberus is dodging out, trying to land even more damage, but no. As we see the homing beacons coming straight down, Covetous 35 HP does not manage to bring down, but oh, 5 HP and down, no! It is a 3-0 start for Cerberus. All right, it is match number 4. I was mistaken, it was not a 3-0. Covetous did manage to take match number 2. As he ended up tying the series
just forgot to update it, so I get why you missed it.
You just
Here we go into the evading Zephyr for Covetous, also running the homing players.
As he now does a ton of damage onto Cerberus. Well, I say he's supposed to be doing a ton of damage. He lands a very long combo, but no, the damage was actually put onto him down to 272 HP. But he does manage to bring Cerberus down to 275. Cerberus being brought down quite low, as we're now looking him to go straight onto Covetous. Covetous being brought down to 180, but no, dodging out of Cerberus. Cerberus, no, but we put it down to the corner. Cerberus taking a ton of damage, being brought down to 100 HP. As the love dart arrow misses out of Covetous, but Covetous managed to go straight onto Cerberus, but Cerberus managed to counter. Cerberus managed to take round 1.
So, as we saw there, and we're going to see for the rest of the set, there's going to be one main interaction, which is, can this Heroic Leap deny these flares? If Covetous can land the flares without getting the Heroic Leap breaking them, he wins the interaction. If he doesn't, he loses the interaction. And that's going to be this entire game.
As we see the homing flares managing to land, bringing him down to 400 HP, as Covetous is still on the perfect health. Cerberus looking to try and take his first damage of this round, but no, he's being pushed into the corner as he managed to dodge out with the Heroic Leap, but still being brought down to below half HP, brought down to 200 HP. 2/5 remaining onto Cerberus, as he does use another Heroic Leap to block out, but no, the evading Zephyr does manage to block a ton of damage, but Covetous finally taking damage, but Cerberus is being pushed right into the corner as he's taking a bunch of damage, down to 2 HP. Cerberus, but no! Round number 2 going over to Covetous. It is 1-1 in this match. As round 3 now begins, an immediate into the Heroic Leap, blocking out nothing really out of Covetous, but Covetous managing to take a bunch of damage and put Cerberus right into the corner. Cerberus brought down to 292. He kept getting pushed back, was fine, and then took a step forward. If he took a step to the left, he probably could have dodged those autos, the Flame Cross autos, but instead he kept walking right into them. 242, 152 HP left onto Cerberus. Cerberus is taking a ton of damage this match. As you see the lightning coming out, shocking down Cerberus. 80, 40, 50, 27 HP left. Any one quick combo, and Cerberus is done, and there it right is. Round number 3 going over to Covetous.
Yeah,
he is now match point.
Cerberus can't breathe here. Very important.
Honestly, every time I'm like, hey, I'll give you a chance to speak. Nope, never mind. As we see another Heroic Leap, but even more damage being brought down onto Cerberus. Cerberus being brought, or no, Covetous was the one being damaged down onto. Now Covetous is taking even more damage. Cerberus managed to damage down to Covetous. He wants to tie the round out. at 172 HP, but Covetous going straight and saying, "Don't you dare touch me," bringing Cerberus down to roughly half HP. As we see the Heroic Leap being used to block about a quarter of the homing beacons, but not enough, as he's now brought to 159, being brought down to Covetous. But Covetous being stunned up and he brought down, tied up the rounds. We're going all the way for match number 4. I should have gotten myself some tea.
Let's see if these Heroic Leaps, see if the adjustments are made by both players. This is going to be very important. The Tearing Whirlwind here is going to be huge as another way to remove the poison instead of just having to rely on that Zephyr.
Oh, yes, that's right. Tearing Whirlwind takes poison away, so the perfect pickup out of Covetous, but Covetous being locked down.
If only either of them were on cooldown, not on cooldown. As we see right there, boom, removing 10 damage that I could have taken there. Gonna be great to remove that chip damage.
Listen, 10 damage doesn't seem like a lot, but in this world of 50 HP's kill shot range, 10 damage is going to help you a lot more than you think it ever will.
10 damage is going to be huge, especially since Cerberus is not going to be able to deal these high damage combos without good pickups. Which, I mean, he has one here, but the ward's not really going to add too much there.
Indeed, as we see, the Judgment Scale is also brought up, but he takes a full brunt of the homing beacons. The homing flares bring 62, 35 HP left onto Cerberus. Cerberus looks like he might be falling down really quickly. 3 HP with a dream! No, managed to dodge out, kiting up. It looks like Covetous is going to want to go in, and he doesn't. No! Cerberus manages to dodge just in time with the homing beacons, but with the Heroic Leap and the Shock Line, managing to block all of them. Cerberus living with the skin of his teeth, but Covetous looks at it and does manage to take him down. Match number 4, over to Covetous. All right, we are tied 2 apiece. It is match number 5 as both wizards are now coming in, looking to see who can retake the lead.
We got some interesting builds here. Cerberus is making his best Covetous impression.
You see Aqua Beam being picked up by Covetous once again. Cerberus, you're on the ropes here, bud. Again, statistically speaking, he does not like Aqua Beam. It is his worst arcana to face.
Let's see if he makes the adjustments to make this win. I mean, he's dodging it right there.
As we see the Wind Onslaught coming on.
Good pickup here. So this might be the pick that he needs to win this round.
Oh my good lord! And he does manage to go down. Round number 1 over to Cerberus. That was a quick combo. Holy hell!
Yeah, I mean, he just got the tiny amount of stun right when Covetous went for that Blazing Onslaught, and with that, he was able to finish off the rest of his combo for all of Covetous' health. Ice Knives here, huge pickup. I mean, extra range, very good for both of these players, especially if they don't like their basics, which I think both of them should swap, but I think they're going to stay to their more comfortable pick.
Magnetic follow-up being picked up by Cerberus. Cerberus looking to try and land those, but no, he doesn't manage to land it. As Covetous looks to try and launch something out, but it got completely blocked by that wind wall there. As you see the Ice Daggers being picked up by Covetous. I love that. I love those Ice Daggers.
It is easily one of my favorite basics, and I think heavily underrated and underused.
It is my favorite basic, and my favorite arcana, or my favorite standard, is the Aqua Beam. I love
How can you have such good taste in basics and such bad taste in standards? Just actually.
What? But the Ice Daggers are the best!
Yeah, no, Ice Daggers are the best, but how do you like Aqua Beam?
Oh, you mean, oh, come on. Who doesn't like a giant-ass hydro pump?
Me.
Well, you know what? You're wrong. That's it.
Look, all I'm saying is that there are some people in this server
as you see comboing going right down to Covetous and Cerberus. 74 HP to the 104 onto Covetous. Covetous looking to see if he could try and land that Ice Daggers on range to Cerberus, but he was not managing to land anything. As we see Volt Disc being placed onto the field, but neither wizard's really caring for it. That's a first.
Yeah, I mean, they're so low that the Volt Disc isn't going to make that much of an impact. It's just going to be one combo, as we saw right there. That's why you got to be focused in on those health bars.
Indeed, as round number 2 over to Cerberus, but
they forgot to break the barrel, so this is going to be 2 rounds for Cerberus, 0 rounds for Covetous, so Covetous has to reverse sweep it here.
Yes, indeed.
Minor mistake by our players here, but don't worry, we're going to make sure that we don't miss anything.
Yep. So, technically speaking, it is 2-0 on the side of Cerberus as he picks up that, I can't remember the word now, but the spinning ice blades. Which, yeah, Prime. Gladius Prime. As we see now, Max... Oh, ooh, whoa! Wait a minute. What just happened?
Covetous just pulled off a perfect. That's what.
Whoa.
The Arc Sphere into the Aqua Beam. Beautiful combo just to finish
What
off
was
that
Cerberus'
round.
HP at? I could have sworn he had like 3/4 just now.
And no, he was not. He was hella low.
Was he? Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he was just getting chipped constantly throughout that match. The card is prime denying the combo that he wanted and just getting hit by multiple Aqua Beams. You don't realize how much damage you take versus Aqua Beam until you get crit out 3 times and just die out of nowhere.
Ooh, Cerberus taking a ton of damage now, being brought down to 76 HP. I was about to say 80, but no, he took another quick hit of the Aqua Beam. As you see, the water sphere being thrown out, and the tectonic drills, and the Aqua Beam. But now it looks like it's Cerberus' turn to try and take down Covetous, as he's looking now to bring him down. But no, 148. Covetous just needs one quick hit, and Cerberus is going to go down. But no, Cerberus managing to actually get the quick stun onto him, 54 to 76. Covetous might actually be dying here, as he... Oh, Cerberus taking more tectonic drill damage. That is a ton. Oh!
Not a snipe! This is 2 each. We are going to be going into one final round right here.
All right, ignoring that little bit, as they needed an explanation on what just happened. Covetous getting a quick 2-0 on the second match, but Cerberus having a 2-0 on the first match, which means that both Wizards are currently tied 2-2. And I don't know. I wasn't around for this, so I wanted to keep myself nice and clean.
Don't let the visuals distract you. Whoever wins this specific round will win this game.
And it looks like it might be over to Cerberus, as Covetous being brought down to 221, but no, Cerberus being brought down to exactly half HP, being brought down to 230.
That's all I can say.
More tectonic drill damage being hit. Oh, a ton of damage being brought down. 106 now to Cerberus. The Cerberus trying to dodge out more damage. Covetous trying not to get stunned up, but he takes a giant cactus to the face and an aqua ball being brought down to 102 to 106. It is such dead heat even as 56 HP, 16 HP onto Cerberus as I'm trying to speak.
Any hit here from Covetous will deal 16 damage. And
and Cerberus falls.
That war.
Covetous win. It's match number 6. Covetous has finally taken the lead off of Cerberus as he managed to claw himself back, and now he's wearing a horse mask. As we're seeing going in, slapping Cerberus down with wise. Cerberus managed to get a claw grip with the earth and managing to put him into an aqua prison bubble as he's not really doing much damage. He looks like he's just admiring his work as both Wizards are now brought down to 300 HP as we see the heroic leap going straight in, doing a little bit of damage. Just below half HP is now Cerberus as he takes a bit more damage, being brought down to 200 to the 300 of Covetous. Covetous managing to be iced up, but no, heroic leap doing more damage as the mock stunner is stunning up Cerberus. But no, he manages to get a bit of ice back in return to prevent any more damage coming down. As we see Star Bell being picked up by Covetous. Covetous encasing himself into ice to try and block a ton of damage, but really nothing was coming out as 114 onto Cerberus to the 216 of Covetous. Holy hell, both these Wizards are slapping each other down the second they hit the go button. It looks like Covetous...
the entire slap fight.
It looks like Covetous is taking a page from Cerberus' book and says, alright, the second the round starts, I'm in your face and I will not get out. But now both Wizards have seemed to take a bit of a calm moment. But no, but Cerberus is the one in the corner and he has managed to go down. Covetous takes round 1.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing some very tense games. Cerberus, as we saw in the beginning of last round, has this insanely good combo build. His spells linking just almost perfectly. Unfortunately, missing it to lose the first round, but Covetous has to be very careful.
Indeed. First blood has been drawn by Covetous with 12 damage down onto Cerberus right away with that flame wave. But no, it looks like Cerberus was not very happy with that as he's now going in, but Covetous manages to take a bit of lightning damage as Wizards are being brought down up and forth. Cerberus only 45 HP, but to the 370 on Covetous, looks like he's currently winning this trade out as Covetous is looking for a way back into this, as both Wizards are jockeying back and forth. Can Cerberus tie this up and put themselves onto match point, or will Covetous win and finally end this Council Challenge tirade of Cerberus? But Cerberus is not going to let this thing go as he's putting Covetous right into the prison, as he now does a ton of damage. Covetous falls! Round number 2, going over to Cerberus.
The horse mask being re-equipped, ready to jockey around.
First blood over to Cerberus as he managed to do 200 damage straight onto Covetous right away. Covetous managing to dodge right out for any more damage, but no, he's still taking any more residual damage. But Cerberus going in for a bit more to combo, bringing him down to 144. Covetous needs to be extremely careful as round 3 will immediately go over to Cerberus. Cerberus trying to take that round 3 anyway because he wants to tie up this thing. Magnetic Dash being picked up. Or Flame Dash. I heard Mag Dash. I saw Mag Dash. I couldn't see what I'm seeing on the screen. There's just so many particles flying around. As Covetous trying to do some damage. But no, instead he's taking flame damage, being tickled down to 76 HP. But Cerberus is nice and healthy on 432. But just because he's at 400 does not mean he's safe. Remember, this is Wizard of Legend, not your average game. Full HP is death HP, as 22 damage being brought down to Covetous. Covetous, a tickle, a hair's breadth, and he will fall to Cerberus. Cerberus will take the lead in match number 6. But no, more trickle damage being brought down onto Cerberus as Covetous is trying to dash through around the statues, trying to prevent any more as he is a hair's breadth away as he managed to go with the heroic leap, and he just managed to get a ton of damage down to half HP. Cerberus managed to take even more, 225, 224 down onto Cerberus, trying to end the match, trying to end the round, but Covetous is saying no, but he managed to take additional damage and he does go down. Round number 3 over to Cerberus. Here we go, round number 4. Both wizards jockeying back and forth. Let's see. Can Covetous tie this up and put themselves onto match point, or can Cerberus take this match and put himself onto game point? As we see both wizards jockeying back and forth, trying to do some more damage to each other, but no, the magnetic breaker is being picked up by Covetous. But Cerberus does not look phased at all, as both wizards are jockeying around the pillars, trying to see if they can get any chip poke damage, trying to see if they can get a combo before they can leap right in. As Covetous with the wind sphere, as he does manage to actually land the surrounding damage of the heroic leap, but not much else with that. With both wizards still extremely healthy with the 435 to the 402 of Cerberus. Both wizards doing just chipping of the damage, but no, heroic leap does manage to go through with the bladed vines going in and slapping down, but no, Covetous does not have the damage, but Cerberus has the combo. Cerberus brings him straight down to 105, 300 HP, just going out just like that down onto Covetous. But Cerberus has taken quite a bit of damage. He's brought down to half HP with a quick swap coming out of Covetous. It looks like he's changed what he wants. As you see, the heroic leap not managing to land as Cerberus managing to dash away. As you see, both wizards trying to go in, but no, more chip damage, more chipping attempts coming out, more poking, but nothing really landing as both wizards are jogging back and forth. A quick combo and Covetous will be going down. He's being brought down to 30 HP, so he's now a hair's breadth away from ending this game and being a tied match series. And he does! Cerberus, with round number 4, takes match number 6. It is match number 7. It is game point. It is the final of the final. The next 3 or 7 rounds will determine it all. As we see First Blood being drawn onto Covetous, Cerberus managing to get in, but no, he's being dropped down as we see the Earth Knuckle going in and punching Cerberus down, but Cerberus managing to get a ton of poke damage. 210 onto Covetous, but Covetous managing to bring it down to 219, but no, a giant-ass cactus to the face and drills being brought down. Round number 1 over to Cerberus. He wants this match win.
Yeah, we got some high damage builds here. Double jump versus this ball lightning. Both going to be dealing combos around 200. 2 interactions should be enough to end it. Let's see what our players bring us this round. Earth Knuckles really showing that both these players are losing their comfort spells.
They have been pushed to the limits. They are now grabbing the far reaches of Arcana. I don't think we've ever seen Earth Knuckles being willingly used in pro matches before. So
we've never seen it willingly picked. We have seen it picked up though, yes, but that was wall enhanced.
Yes, we've never seen it willingly. So coming into this match now, 79 HP on Covetous with a very respectable 485 up to Cerberus. Cerberus is doing an excellent job in match number 7 here. Just trying to kite out and doing a ton of damage in return. Covetous, it seems, you know, all in the tank has been burst out. As we see him being brought down to 15 HP with that giant meteor crashing down on him, as more damage has not been played out. It's been missed entirely as both wizards are throwing and missing. But Covetous would very much so like that to continue on, however, not in the reverse, as he would like to be able to land more damage down onto Cerberus and take this round. But Cerberus, just one quick tickle and ends the round, putting himself up to 2-0, and he does. Cerberus up to 2-0. He is onto match point. He is onto round point. He is onto game point. Cerberus needs this next round to win this council challenge. Or will the reverse sweep happen? Will Covetous manage to take the next 3 and be able to claim another council challenge victory? Will 2022's Rookie of the Year manage to take his first council challenge of this year? Or will Covetous remind him, you're only a rookie? As you see the Earth Fist come out and managing to grab Covetous and doing some damage, but no, Covetous managing to do some damage back in return. Both wizards just above half HP, but no, Covetous is managing to be sliced and diced. He's brought down to 99. Cerberus is down to half HP. Covetous can manage to do it, and he manages to push him into the corner. Cerberus manages to down to 1-1, but no, the return damage being brought down to 11-0. Cerberus has taken the fight. A mighty congratulations to Cerberus, who has actually managed to take down Covetous in a very, very close best of 7. Oh man, it went the full distance. Thank you so very much as well to Trago for casting alongside me. And, well, at the time of this going live, the second Council Challenge match between Cerberus and Arcanus will have already happened. If it was recorded, I still don't know. Production will tell me what's going on. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check out the official PvP Discord below in the description. Catch y'all later. Bye.